dreamers, for the awake and everything that's between them, for the awake and everything they believe in, and when believing ain't enough, I be up.
Good day everyone, and welcome to David Learned It Live, where I hope to share stories to help not only myself but others in this life's journey. Today's a fun episode for me because I get to talk about something I'm passionate in a way that I've only dreamt. The intro and outro to this show is a track, Dreams in the Basement by Skyzoo featuring Jill Scott. It's a track near and dear to me personally. I want to use it as the backdrop for this conversation. Now, I don't know if a music reacts page is in the future, but who knows where life will lead me. To get us started though, we'll start with the artist. First, being Skyzoo, a rapper from the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood of Brooklyn. He's honestly one of my favorite lyricists, and if you know me, it wasn't until the birth of my daughter where my top artist algorithm on Spotify was skewed. He's always been someone I've listened to for years, and someone who I consider one of the best writers in the industry. For a lot of you all, the first time that you may have even encountered Skyzoo yourself is on the popular show 106 in Park, where Skyzoo battled Jin on Jin's illustrious Freestyle Friday run. I'll have a link to that battle below to kind of jog your memories, if I could find it. Now, a lot of you probably didn't realize you were aware of him and may want to tap in more. And honestly, please do, because if you love words, you'll love how he uses words to convey so many different dope concepts and weave them into intricate layers. As a huge Sky fan, one concept very early in his mixtapes is that of the 5-year plan. It's funny enough, he has a track off of his Power of Words mixtape called the 5-year plan, and the premise is both simple and complex, in that much of what he's crafted in his lyrics may take some time to better comprehend because of all the different literary tools weaved in. There are various metaphors, similes, double, triple, quadruple entendres at times that may take multiple listens to fully appreciate and gather all the meaning in the track. Jokingly, the fan may not fully understand a whole concept for 5 years, which in this modern day of music is somewhat hilarious, but that's a conversation for another day. As a big time Skyzoo listener, I appreciate the constant search for meaning and finding lessons that you get to apply in general life, or even get to relate to in your own way. This leads to our next featured artist, who is a powerhouse in her own right. Jill Scott is a 3-time Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, and do-it-all performer from the city of Philadelphia. Her Words and Sound series of albums gives us classics like Getting in the Way, Golden, Hate on Me, which, if you're not familiar with Jill, Hate on Me was covered by Glee. She's worked with so many great artists and is on the Mount Rushmore of neo artists for me. If you don't agree, take that up with your family. Although she's known for her musical feats, she's very much in tune with education and philanthropy, as she originally was in school to become an English teacher. She's now since used her platform to raise money for student scholarships and various other causes that are near and dear to her. Now that we have an understanding of the artists, we could transition to the track. Dreams in the Basement is off of Skyzoo's second solo project, A Dream Deferred, and this track is actually produced by L Mind, a really good producer. Track placement's everything. It's a science, and it serves, this particular track not only serves as the opener and outro to this show, but it also is the opener to this album. Let's see if I can get that clear for y'all. It's something that I didn't necessarily intend to share an opening track with Sky, but is something I actually kind of appreciate as time moves forward. The track itself starts with a sample from the coming-of-age crime drama called Fresh, starring Sean Nelson as the title character. It's a cult classic following Fresh, a young boy who peddles drugs in New York, but later overcomes the drug kingpin that's terrorized his life. If you haven't seen the movie, please do yourself that favor. It's a very chilling depiction of the crack epidemic in the 80s and 90s, and definitely would provide a lot of perspective for those that may not be familiar. In the sample, Chucky and Fresh are speaking about Chucky's tough life experiences and how he feels lonely amongst chaos. Fresh makes mention of a dream that he has, but he ends up just saying, "Sometimes I have it, that's all. A dream deferred." We aren't going to break down this track bar for bar because Rap Genius is available to do a lot of that for us. What I do want to talk about are themes that I personally notice and how they apply to me present day. Personally, the first verse speaks on how at times in life we're in situations that we may want to pursue something and we ourselves hold ourselves back. We let different excuses, complacency, and not feeling good enough keep us in that box, and that yield to mixed results, especially if you're lying to yourself about how all the effort you're putting in. We all have differing responsibilities, and many are putting every drop of energy, money, time into doing what they can to work out of a tough situation. Everyone, and I'm including myself when I say it, think it's only them that's experiencing certain things. And the harrowing surprise is we aren't. Yes, someone may not be living your exact lived experience, but they've lived something close enough. And so you're not alone on this journey. And the best part about that is we write our own stories. So we can write out how we obtain victory in this lifetime. Another smaller theme I want to touch on is that sometimes it's hard to feel misunderstood or underappreciated. No one will fully understand you. We all hear things and interpret things based on our own lenses and life experiences. Even though you may want to feel that external validation, the most important validation is the one that you derive from yourself inside. Now, we get to the chorus, which is performed by Jill Scott and is also used in the outro. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever sleep the same, 'cause I let these dreams keep me awake, 'cause I need more, yes I need more, so I dream. Simply put, putting pen to paper and grinding is necessary. The consequence of not doing those things at times is going to lead to that internal struggle, that internal anxiety of what if. And honestly, me doing this show is that for me. Verse 2 begins with naming blocks in Brooklyn the home of Skyzoo. I noted earlier that a lot of us are familiar with Skyzoo through the TV show 106 & Park. Another way that many of you may not realize you're familiar with his work is through popular music on the radio. Skyzoo is written for many artists as a ghostwriter, and so it leads to a different kind of existence within the music industry. Many of us enjoy popular tracks of an artist that we like, not realizing at times they may just be the face for part of the art, the written art. Sky's mentioned the harsh truth of ghostwriting numerous times in his discography. However, it doesn't stop him from writing and recording his own music that he finds meaning to. It brings us to a different lesson, and that at times, some of your work may be overshadowed by something else or someone else, especially if you put so much into your own personal value in that external validation. At the same time, though, it shouldn't stop you from putting in the work and pulling from within you. Again, for the people in the back, this is me, I'm in the back. Searching for external validation will only lead to frustration when it's not received. Tapping into what's truly within you gives you a better appreciation for your own life and yields you a different kind of happiness. Now, as we wrap up the lessons within the verses, I want to turn to Dream in a Basement, the title of the track. In general, dreams that have basement imagery are said to be associated with the subconscious. It could also mean separating from what you feel and what you aspire to be. In either sense, we must try to observe those forgotten memories and try to work with them, not against them. There's lessons within these memories, and there's lessons even in the struggle. I want to take some time to quickly mention the Langston Hughes poem, Dream Deferred. I'll put a link to it in the description for those that have not read this powerful piece. I don't want to get into a breakdown here, but it was important for me to mention this piece because it is the title of this particular album and something that is a theme that just resonates with everyone in life. Now, I hope that some of my personal revelations and meanings help those that never truly saw hip-hop as art. Everything has its place in the world, and art is in the view of everyone, and it serves those who find its connections to that particular art. I want to give Skyzoo a special thank you for giving me the green light even to share the song as the intro. YouTube's a funny place, so it's important to credit all creatives so that we all get a seat at this table. Additionally, I've had this weird goal pursuit of using the Skyzoo discography as teaching tools for years because there have been a lot of things mentioned within different tracks that resonate with me and remind me of different things that I want to present to the world. Being able to do this particular video is a blessing and an honor, just because it falls in line with my goal for the platform. We all have different dreams, we all have different goals, we all have different wishes, and we shouldn't shrink ourselves to not go after these dreams. Thank you again, and please share, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys on another episode of David Learned It Live. Sometimes I wonder, will I ever speak the same? 'Cause I let these dreams keep me awake. Said I need more, I just need more. Said I need more, so I dream. And now I'm gonna have to redo this whole video because the prompter is going too fast because I didn't put these things in. And it was kind of trash. Alright, let us stop this.
Sometimes I wonder, will I ever sleep the same? 'Cause I let these dreams keep me awake. Said I need more, I just need more. 'Cause I need more. Said I need